Hi, everybody. I am from Japan. I will introduce you to the two most widely used types of steel in the mechanical industry. They are structural steel and carbon steel. Structural steel, marked as SS400, has a tensile strength of 400 to 510 newtons per square millimeter. The number 400 in the designation represents the tensile strength of the steel. SS stands for steel structure, so we can understand that structural steel has a tensile strength of over 400 newtons per square millimeter. Carbon steel is designated as S45C. The number 45 represents the percentage of carbon element present in the steel, which ranges from 0.42% to 0.48%. This means that the steel consists of approximately 0.45% carbon. Depending on the percentage of carbon in the steel, we have various types of carbon steel such as S30C, S40C, S45C, S50C, and more. The most commonly used is carbon steel S45C, which has a tensile strength of over 570 newtons per square millimeter. The biggest difference between these two types of steel in use is that carbon steel S45C can be heat-treated to improve surface hardness, while SS400 cannot because it contains very little carbon, less than 0.24%, making heat treatment ineffective. Please remember this well. Now, a question arises: when do we use regular steel SS400, and when do we use carbon steel S45C? The answer is as follows. For standard mechanical components, we use structural steel SS400, while for components that must withstand harsh conditions during operation, we use carbon steel S45C. For example, rotating shafts that experience centrifugal forces during operation, and components that undergo friction during operation should use carbon steel S45C, followed by hardening the surface, along with chrome plating to resist wear. Components subjected to impact forces should also use carbon steel S45C, which is hardened on the surface to prevent surface denting. Thank you for your watching. Please subscribe and like to support the channel.